Class 7 Social Science, the Geography Chapter 2, Inside Our Earth. Earth's internal structure. It is not humanly possible to go inside the earth because temperature increases with depth in the interior of the earth. Means it is not possible for any human being to go inside the earth because the temperature increase in the interior of the earth. The approximate rate of increase in temperature is 1 degree centigrade for every 32 meter to 40 meter of depth. Interior of the earth, just like an onion. The earth is made up of several concentric layers with one inside another. Means the interior of the earth looks like an onion which have different layers. Inside the earth there are mainly three layers. The number 1 crust, the number 2 mantle, and the number 3 the core. Crust. The outermost layer of the earth is called the crust. This layer makes up only 0.5% of the earth's total mass. It is a very thin layer consisting of rocks and loose material. Mantle. The next layer just beneath the earth's crust is the mantle. This layer is about 2900 kilometers thick. The mantle is composed mainly of ferromagnesium silicates and it is about 85% of the earth's total mass. Then last layer, core. The last layer is the core, which is divided into liquid outer core and solid inner core. The outer core is 2300 km thick and the inner core is 1200 km thick. This picture shows the three different layers of the inside of the earth. Then next is rocks and minerals. The earth's crust is made up of various types of rocks. Any natural mass of mineral matter that makes up the earth's crust is called a rock. Rocks can be of different color, size and texture. Rocks are three types: the igneous rocks, the sedimentary rocks and the metamorphic rocks. The igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are formed from lava or magma. Magma is molten or partially molten rock present beneath the earth's surface. When a volcano erupts, magma comes up to the surface, which is then known as lava. When this lava cools down, it forms igneous rocks. Means when a volcano erupts, the magma comes out up to the surface and this is called lava. But when lava cools down, it forms the igneous rocks. This is the picture of igneous rocks. There are two types of igneous rocks. Number 1, intrusive igneous rocks. Number 2, extrusive igneous rocks. The extrusive igneous rocks are cooled quickly. As a result, they are fine-grained or have a lack of crystal growth. And the intrusive igneous rocks are formed from magma that cools slowly. And as a result, these rocks are coarse-grained. And next one, sedimentary rocks. Rocks roll down, crack and hit each other and are broken down into small fragments. These small particles are called sediments. These sediments are transported and deposited by wind and water. These loose sediments are compressed and hardened to form layers of rocks, and these types of rocks are called sedimentary rocks. This picture shows different sedimentary rocks. The last one, metamorphic rocks. The metamorphic rocks are formed from igneous and sedimentary rocks under heat and pressure. Means under heat and pressure, the metamorphic rocks are formed from igneous and sedimentary rocks. This is a picture of metamorphic rocks. The last topic, the rock cycle. The rock cycle is the natural process by which rocks transform from one rock type into another over a period of time under certain conditions. Means through the process of rock cycle, the rocks transform from one rock type into another over a period of time. This is the picture of rock cycle. Process of rock cycle. Igneous rocks are formed from magma, which cools down and solidifies. All rocks exposed on Earth's surface through weathering, forming sediments that can be deposited into form sedimentary rocks. Both igneous and metamorphic rocks can be changed into sedimentary rocks in this way. Means through the process of rock cycle, both the igneous and metamorphic rocks can be changed into the sedimentary rocks.